Hello, shining stars. So, are you all ready to start a new chapter of Class 6 Geography with your mentor, Rajita? So, here we start with chapter number 19, that is India, our country. तो आज हम पढ़ते हैं अपनी country, अपने देश इंडिया के बारे में. In this chapter, what are we going to read? Neighboring countries. इंडिया की neighboring countries कौन-कौन सी? Then the landforms, geographical unity of India, states and union territories of India. The Republic of India is a large and the chief country in the South Asian subcontinent. जो Republic of India है, वो क्या है? It is a large and the chief country, main country. कहाँ पे? South Asian subcontinent. It is the 7th largest country of the world in terms of area. Area में तो ये 7th largest है and is the 2nd largest country in terms of population. Population में 2nd largest. It stretches 3,214 kilometers from north to south and 2,933 kilometers from east to west. Its total area is 32,87,263 square kilometers. ये है total area. India extends from the Himalayas in the north में Himalayas, to the Indian Ocean in the south, and from Gujarat in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Its southernmost point is in the mainland is Kanyakumari. जो southernmost point है वो है कन्याकुमारी, while the southernmost point of the country is the Indira point. देखिए, southernmost point in mainland जो है वो है कन्याकुमारी और southernmost point country का जो है वो है इंदिरा point. हाँ, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Its land frontiers are 15,200 kilometers long. And it has a total coastline of 7,516 kilometers. The islands of Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea are its part. Fact to know, most of India forms a peninsula, which means it is surrounded by water on 3 sides. Peninsula किसे कहते हैं? जो कि 3 sides से पानी से घिरा हुआ. It is located in the northern hemisphere in the continent of Asia. India कहाँ located है? Asia continent में northern hemisphere. Its mainland lies between the latitudes of 8 degree 4 minutes north and 37 degree 6 minutes north. In the eastern hemisphere, its location is between the longitudes of 68 degree 7 minutes east and 97 degree 25 minutes east. Now, the neighboring countries, Padosi Desh. India shares its borders with a number of countries. India अपना border जो है वो बहुत सारे countries से share करता है. These are Pakistan and Afghanistan in the west में Pakistan and Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east में Bangladesh और Myanmar, and China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north. Sri Lanka lies in the Arabian Sea and is separated by the Pak Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Maldives lies in the Arabian Sea. So these are some of the neighboring countries. See, neighboring countries of India. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh. Okay. Now the landforms. The 5 chief physical divisions of India are as follows. जो 5 physical divisions हैं इंडिया के वो कौन-कौन से हैं? The Great Northern Mountains, the Great Northern Plains, the Western Desert, the Southern Peninsula or Plateau, the island groups. The Great Northern Mountains. The Great Northern Mountains separate the Indian subcontinent from the rest of Asia. This is like a great mountain wall formed by the mountain chains, namely the Himalayan and the Karakoram ranges. जो Great Northern Mountains हैं वो इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट को बाकी के एशिया से सेपरेट कर. It stretches for about 3,600 kilometers. The width of this mountain chain varies from 150 km to 400 km. The Karakoram mountain lies in Kashmir. और जो Karakoram mountain है वो कहाँ है? कश्मीर. Now, fact to know, Kanchenjunga is the highest Himalayan peak in India. India में जो highest Himalayan peak है वो कौन सा है? Kanchenjunga. And it is the third highest in the world. World में ये third highest. The Himalaya is a 2,500 kilometer long continuous mountain wall on India's north. India के north में जो हिमालय है वो 2,500 किलोमीटर लंबा एक continuous mountain wall. Lengthwise, we can divide it into the western, central, and eastern Himalayas. The eastern Himalayas are known as the Purvanchal. Eastern Himalayas को क्या कहते हैं? Purvanchal. Breadth-wise, we can divide the Himalayas into three parallel ranges. अब breadth में इसको कैसे divide किया जाता है? The Himadri, the Himachal, and the Shivaliks. Let's read about these three. Himadri. The Himadri range, also known as the Greater Himalayas, comprises the northernmost range. It has an average height of about 6,000 meters above the sea level. The world's highest peak, Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, is located in this range in Nepal. कहाँ पे है Mount Everest? Nepal. The other high peaks of this range are Kanchenjunga, 8,598 meters, Nanda Devi, 7,817 meters, which are located in India. और ये जो कंचनजंगा, नंदा देवी, ये कहाँ है? इंडिया में. The Himadri range is the home to glaciers and snow-capped peaks. The glaciers are the rivers of snow which melt and form into rivers. ये glaciers क्या होते हैं? River of snow कहते हैं इसे, जो कि जब पिघलते हैं तो ये क्या बन जाते हैं? नदियां बन जाती हैं. The Ganga originates in the Gangotri Glacier and the Yamuna in the Yamunotri Glacier. The Indus and the Brahmaputra rivers are also fed by the melting snow. Now comes the Himachal. The Himachal range lies to the south of the Himadri and is known as the Lesser or Middle Himalayas. Himachal range कहाँ है? South of Himadri. Himadri के south. Its mountains vary from 3,700 meters to 4,500 meters in height. Srinagar, Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Darjeeling, Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra valleys are located in this range. Then comes the Shivalik. The Shivalik range is the southernmost range of the Himalayas. Himalayas का southernmost range है Shivalik. This is the lowest in height, which ranges between 900 meters to 1,200 meters. और ये जो शिवालिक्स हैं ये सबसे लो हाइट के होते हैं. It is a discontinuous range which lies on the northern border of the Gangetic Plains and extends towards the east. और ये एक discontinuous range. The Great Northern Plains. अब ये Great Northern Plains क्या हैं? These are located in the south of the Great Northern Mountains. These are the most fertile part of the world. ये सबसे ज़्यादा fertile part होता है, world का सबसे ज़्यादा fertile part. The northern plains extend from the Satluj in the west to the Brahmaputra in the east and measure about 2,500 kilometers. Okay, children? They are made up of the silt alluvial soil brought by the rivers which originate in the Himalayas. अब ये किससे बनते हैं? ये बनते हैं जो silt आता है, alluvial soil का silt जो है, जो rivers लाती हैं कहाँ से? Which originate in the Himalayas. The four important rivers of these great northern plains are the Satluj. अब जो चार important rivers है इस northern plain की कौन कौन से? The Satluj, the Yamuna, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra join in their lower course and form the world's largest delta. ये गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र मिलके लोअर कोर्स में ये ज्वाइन करते हैं और ये बहुत वर्ल्ड का सबसे लार्जेस्ट डेल्टा बनता है, कॉल्ड द सुंदरबंस। जो सबसे बड़ा डेल्टा है वो है सुंदरबंस। बिफोर फॉलिंग इनटू बे ऑफ बंगाल, बे ऑफ बंगाल में गिरने से पहले जो डेल्टा बनता है उसे कहा जाता है सुंदरबंस। The fertile northern plains have resulted in high concentration of population. The Western Desert. The Western Desert lies in the state of Rajasthan and is located to the west of northern plains. The Aravalli Hills divide Rajasthan into two parts. अभी जो राजस्थान है ये टू पार्ट्स में किससे डिवाइडेड होता है? किससे डिवाइडेड है? अरावली हिल्स। The western part is rocky and sandy. अब इसका जो वेस्टर्न पार्ट है वो है रॉकी और सैंडी। इट एक्सटेंड्स फ्रॉम द रन ऑफ कच्छ टू हरियाणा, रन ऑफ कच्छ से हरियाणा तक एक्सटेंडेड है। नाउ इन द वेस्ट इट एक्सटेंड्स इनटू पाकिस्तान। दिस वेस्टर्न डेजर्ट इज नोन एज द थार डेजर्ट और द इंडियन डेजर्ट। और ये जो वेस्टर्न डेजर्ट है इसे कहा जाता है थार डेजर्ट या इंडियन डेजर्ट। The desert is about 500 km long and 100 to 300 km wide. लेंथ इसकी 500 किलोमीटर्स और विड्थ है 100 to 300 किलोमीटर्स। The land is covered with sand hills called sand dunes, और जो लैंड है वो सैंड के हिल्स से कवर्ड है जिसे कि सैंड ड्यून्स कहा जाता है। There is little or no vegetation in the desert due to severe scarcity of rain. अब डेजर्ट्स में रेन की बहुत कमी होती है, रेन नहीं होती है, जिस वजह से जो वेजिटेशन है वो या तो बिल्कुल नहीं होता है और होता भी है तो बहुत थोड़ी सी। Some scattered bushes and thorny shrubs grow here, such as cacti, kikar, babool, prickly pears, etc. Its arid and unfavorable climate makes this region sparsely populated. अब इसका जो arid और unfavorable climate है, रहने लायक नहीं होता है ये क्लाइमेट, तो इसलिए यहाँ ये जो रीजन है ये स्पार्सली पॉपुलेटेड है, बहुत कम लोग रहते हैं। द सदर्न पेनिनसुला और प्लेट्यू। टू द साउथ ऑफ द नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स लाइज द ओल्ड लैंड मास ऑफ द पेनिनसुलर इंडिया। इट हैज टू पार्ट्स। अब साउथ में नॉर्दर्न प्लेन्स के साउथ में क्या है? ओल्ड लैंड मास है पेनिनसुलर इंडिया। So the two parts are the Malwa Plateau and the Deccan Plateau. The Malwa Plateau comprises the northern region of the peninsular India. Malwa Plateau here, that is northern region of the peninsular India. It is bounded by the Aravalli Hills in the northwest and the Vindhya Hills in the south. Both the Aravalli and the Vindhyas are low old mountains which form the edges of this plateau. ये लो माउंटेन्स होते हैं, अरावली और विंध्यास जो है लो माउंटेन्स हैं और ये क्या फॉर्म करते हैं? एजेस फॉर्म करते हैं प्लेट्यू। द मालवा प्लेट्यू, स्पेशली द छोटा नागपुर रीजन, इज द रिचेस्ट मिनरल प्रोड्यूसिंग एरिया। दिस द चीफ मिनरल फाउंड हियर इंक्लूड्स, अब मिनरल्स कौन से मिलते हैं यहाँ? आयरन ओर, कोल, मैग्नीज, माइका एक्सेट्रा। The Deccan Plateau is almost triangular in shape. अब Deccan Plateau का shape क्या है? ऐसा है triangular. It extends from the Satpura Hills in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. On its western sides are located the Western Ghats. Western side the Western Ghats, which are formed by the Sahyadri, the Nilgiri, the Annamalai and the Cardamom Hills. The Western Ghats run along the Arabian Sea. Western Ghats, Arabian Sea, along the Arabian Sea here, and their height increases towards the south. Anaimudi in Kerala is the highest peak in the peninsular India with a height of 2,695 meters. The Deccan Plateau has rich black soil. Deccan Plateau में soil कैसा है? Rich black soil, which is very fertile for cotton crop. This region is rich in mineral wealth also. अब important minerals कौन से हैं? The important minerals being iron ore, mica and gold. The gold mines in Kolar, Karnataka are famous. Kolar, Karnataka में जो Kolar है, that is famous for the gold mines. Now the coastal plains. The coastline in the peninsular India measures 6,100 kilometers. It is a long and narrow strip all along the sea. The coastal plains are wider in the eastern side as compared to the western side. जो coastal plains हैं वो eastern sides पे चौड़े हैं, ज़्यादा wide हैं as compared to the western side. The western coastal plains are located along the Arabian Sea and range from the run of Kutch down south to Kerala. The two major rivers here are the Tapi and the Narmada. The eastern coastal plains are wider than the western coastal plains. Western coastal plains से ज़्यादा wide कौन से हैं? The eastern coastal plains. The eastern coastal plains run along the Bay of Bengal. The four major rivers flowing in this area of eastern coastal plains में कौन से main rivers हैं? Are the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. Islands. The two island groups in India are Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in the form of a cluster. जो Andaman and Nicobar Islands है वो तो एक cluster के झुंड के form में है. The northern cluster of islands is known as the जो northern cluster है islands का उसे क्या कहते हैं? Known as the Andaman Islands. And the southern cluster is known as the Nicobar Islands. Northern cluster of islands को तो Andaman कहा जाता है, Andaman Islands, और southern cluster of islands is the Nicobar Islands. Many of these islands are very small and uninhabited. The Lakshadweep is a group of 27 coral islands. Lakshadweep जो है वो 27 coral islands का group है in the Arabian Sea, about 300 km west of Kerala coast. All of these are very small and 17 of these are uninhabited. सब बहुत छोटे छोटे हैं और इनमें से भी 17 जो हैं वो uninhabited है, मतलब वहाँ कोई नहीं है. Fact to know, corals are tiny, short-lived marine animals called polyps. Corals क्या होते हैं? वो बहुत छोटे छोटे living marine animals होते हैं जिन्हें polyps कहा जाता है. When they die, their skeletons are left and other polyps grow on these. जब ये मर जाते हैं ये marine animals छोटे छोटे, when they die, their skeletons are left and other polyps grow on these. जब ये छोटे छोटे marine animals मर जाते हैं तो इनके skeletons रह जाते हैं और इसके ऊपर दूसरे polyps grow कर जाते हैं. And gradually they become higher and higher, which finally result in coral islands. और ये धीरे धीरे इकट्ठा होते होते बहुत ऊंचे हो जाते हैं जो कि coral islands form करते हैं. Geographical unity of India. Despite of variety of landforms, India remains one in spirit and essence. इतना vast variety of landforms है इंडिया में, लेकिन फिर भी one spirit है and essence इसका एक ही. Different landforms might have resulted in a variety of customs, lifestyles, eating habits, dresses, and so on. Yet we all Indians remain one with one citizenship. अब इतने सारे landforms हैं तो obvious सी बात है कि customs भी अलग अलग होंगे, lifestyles अलग होंगी, eating habits अलग अलग होंगे, dresses भी अलग होंगी, लेकिन फिर भी हम सभी Indians एक, ready to sacrifice ourselves at the altar of our motherland. अपने motherland पे जान अपने खुद को sacrifice करने के लिए हमेशा तैयार रहते हैं. Moreover, one region is dependent on the other because one area produces one thing and the other region produces another. For example, northern plains meet the wheat requirements, plateau regions meet the mineral needs, and coastal plains meet the need of spices. अब देखिए, northern plains तो wheat की requirement को पूरा करता है, plateau regions जो है mineral needs को पूरी करते हैं, and coastal plains जो है वो spices की needs को पूरी करते हैं. तो इस तरह से ये एक दूसरे पे dependent. States and Union Territories of India. India has been divided into 28 states and 8 Union Territories. Okay, India को 28 states और 8 Union Territories में divide किया गया, including one national capital territory of Delhi. New Delhi is the capital of India. We all know कि India का capital जो है वो है New Delhi. Now, states and union territories of India shown in this map. Following are the states with their capitals in India. Now, see children, ये है states के नाम और ये है इनकी capitals and this is the area per square kilometer. So we just go through the names of the states and their capitals. Andhra Pradesh, Amravati, Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar, Assam, Dispur, Bihar, Patna, Chhattisgarh, Raipur, Goa, Panji, Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Haryana, Chandigarh, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla, Jharkhand, Ranchi, Karnataka, Bangalore, Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, Maharashtra, Mumbai, Manipur, Imphal. अभी ये 15 हुए हैं states. There are more. Meghalaya, Shillong, Mizoram, Aizawl, Nagaland, Kohima, Odisha, Bhubaneswar, Punjab, Chandigarh, Rajasthan, Jaipur, Sikkim, Gangtok, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Telangana, Hyderabad, Tripura, Agartala, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, Uttarakhand, Dehradun, West Bengal, Kolkata. So these are the 28 states with their capitals. The central government has some small territories under its direct rule. अब central government के direct rule में कुछ छोटी-छोटी territories भी. These are called the union territories. These union territories have their own capitals. अब इन union territories के भी अपने capital होते हैं. These are 6 in number. In addition to them, there is a national capital territory of Delhi. Following are the union territories in India. अब इंडिया की union territories कौन सी हैं और उसकी capitals और area. Area you just read it yourself. Andaman and Nicobar, Port Blair, Chandigarh, Chandigarh. Chandigarh's capital is Chandigarh. Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu, Daman. National Capital Territory of Delhi, New Delhi. Lakshadweep, Kavaratti. Puducherry, Puducherry. Puducherry's capital is Puducherry itself. Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar and Jammu. Then Ladakh, Leh. Fine children. So I hope you have understood this. Just go through this. फिर से यूनियन टेरिटरी स्टेट्स और यूनियन टेरिटरीज को पढ़ेंगे, उनकी कैपिटल्स को पढ़ेंगे और उनका एरिया कितना है per square kilometer, that you will read again. Okay children, so now just quickly revise what we have read in the chapter. Important facts. The Republic of India, better known as Bharat or India, is the 7th largest country in the world. पूरे वर्ल्ड में, विश्व में 7th largest country, India. India has different neighboring countries on all directions. India is blessed with a variety of landforms, mountains, plains, deserts, plateaus and islands. The mountains and plains are located to the north, desert to the west and plateaus to the south. The Himadri range is the home to glaciers and snow-capped peaks. India has 28 states, 8 union territories and 1 national capital territory of Delhi. So now children, let's do the exercise here. So let's start with the objective type questions children. Tick the right option. India is located in, कहाँ located है India? West Asia, South Asia, East Asia. It's located in South Asia. India can be divided into dash physical divisions. कितने physical divisions हैं India के? 4, 5, 6. It's 5. The eastern Himalayas are called Tarai, Dooms, Purvanchal. They are known as Purvanchal. The Deccan Plateau is almost dash in shape. कैसा है Deccan Plateau? उसका shape कैसा है? Triangular, rectangular, circle. It's triangular in shape. Dash is a group of 27 coral islands in the Arabian Sea. Andaman, Nicobar, Lakshadweep. It's Lakshadweep. Fine children? Now let's move further. So children, now we will do the fill in the blanks here. The southernmost point of the country is the, उसका नाम क्या है southernmost point country का जो है, that is the Indira Point. Indira Point. The northern plains are made up of dash soil. They are made up of alluvial soil. Alluvial soil. The Chota Nagpur region is rich in Chota Nagpur region किस चीज में rich है? It's rich in minerals. Write down minerals here. The Lakshadweep is a group of 27 dash islands. It's a group of 27 coral islands. So we write down coral. Now write T for true and F for false. India is located in North Asia. False. The southernmost point of the country is Indira Point. Yes, true. Black soil is found in the northern plains. False. Unrealistic. The islands are a part of the coastal plains. No, this is false. So we write F. So children, have you understood the lesson nicely? Go through the chapter again. You will find it more interesting. जब आप फिर से पढ़ते हैं chapter तो वो और interesting लगता है because you have read it once और आपको बहुत सारी चीजें पता होती हैं. So stay tuned for the new video. We'll meet soon with a new chapter. Till then, stay blessed and keep learning. Bye.